Hello Capricorn or Capricorn Crosswatcher, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel, welcome to this video. So first of all, I just want to say that I'm in support of all the protests going on, and I believe it's important to use this platform that you guys have helped me gain to spread awareness on the issue of police brutality and racism. I have some links in the description where you can sign petitions and places that you can donate to. Most of them are for the US, but I understand I do have some international subscribers and viewers. So I'll try to add some more that are more international, but I'm just not very educated on that. And I'm still continuing to educate myself on issues in the United States. But anyways, if you're interested in checking those out, then they are in the description. Also, if you have any recommendations for me to add to the list of links that I have, then please email them to me. And my email for that is in my description. So, that being said, I'm going to start your reading. So, today I'm going to be doing a general reading for you, also involved with love and romance. So, let's see what's going on with Capricorns. So, you are the person that you're dealing with. It seems like either you or this person feels like they aren't as in control of their emotions as they would like to be, or there could have been some kind of situation, some words involving like some heavy emotions that kind of got out of hand. So yeah, what I'm taking with this is just someone wasn't managing their emotions very well. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could have had a water sign leave your life, could have a water sign out. So it looks like there is going to be some kind of new opportunity that is presented to you or that you're going to start on. This could be in regards to finance, but this could also be some kind of like offer to go on a date or something of the sort with someone new, is what I'm getting from this. But mostly with what I'm getting from this card is that it's some kind of new job offer or hobby that you're going to get yourself involved into. Something that's kind of work and hobby oriented. And it looks like this is going to bring you to feel good about yourself. Like this is going to allow you to feel empowered. And you could feel like you kind of need to protect yourself against someone as well, or protect yourself from someone, from some kind of situation, because you could feel like this kind of gets you in your emotions in a way that you don't like this situation or this person could kind of bring you down, kind of make you feel sad when you're around them, or you feel like they kind of mess with your emotional stability. So you could be protecting yourself from someone or a situation. It's like the person someone's really trying hard to maintain their emotions so they don't feel like they're giving too much. Like they don't want to feel like they are giving more than they're getting in this situation, but someone may have felt, so that's like their mindset about this is like they care about you, they have feelings for you, but they don't want to overdo it, they don't want to overshower you or give too much to you to where they feel like it's not even, or to where they feel like they have some kind of fear about this, like they feel like they need to protect themselves and protect their energy, if that makes sense. Probably just because of some things that have happened to them in the past. Like they could have been, what I'm getting is someone stayed in a situation for a while that was not good for them, that kind of either disempowered them, or it was just necessary that they walked away, that they protected themselves from this. But I think it took them longer than it should have to leave this situation, or realize that this wasn't something that they should stay in. So now they're kind of fearful about being involved in a similar situation, because it could have felt like in the past they were overgiving, and I felt like they could have just been with someone who is really a taker, like emotionally, energetically, like their attention, they were just constantly wanting their attention and like not giving them the same attention in return. So this kind of caused whoever this is to be, this could be you, this could be your person, but it caused them to be like, I need to protect myself, and not it's like they don't want to give too much attention or too much affection to people because they feel like they need to protect themselves, because there was this other person that they were dealing with that was constantly just trying to take their attention, their emotions, whatever was going on with them. Like someone was really trying to get what they could, manipulate them perhaps. So yeah, it looks like this person's just kind of closed off and they're trying to be reserved, but it's just not coming across in the way that they want it to, or it's not working out the way that they want it to. So it looks like there's just some kind of struggle with that. It's like, because they do want to give, they do want to show you appreciation, or to give you attention, to give you energy, but because of that situation in the past, it's like they don't want to get stuck in that kind of situation again. Because yeah, it looks like someone really took some time to leave, but once this person left this situation, it looks like a new opportunity came in for them. That could be you. That came in for this person, but it could also be like once you left a situation that you were staying in for longer than you should have, you kind of have you leave, or you open up space, you open up room for new opportunities to come into your life, and you'll have the time to do more things involved with your hobbies, more things involved with your job, maybe to educate yourself on some things. Okay, so this card comes out pretty rarely, honestly, but this card is pay attention to the red flags. So if this sounds like the person that you're dealing with, like they're trying to be overly reserved, they're trying to be overly held off, it looks like that person is still healing from some things, still dealing with some things in their emotions from the past, like really heavily, to where it changes how they deal with things in the present. So they're not as willing to give, and even though you can't understand about this person, like they went through something or whatever, it still is kind of a red flag if they're being so reserved, held off, because that's bringing something from the past into your current situation, if that makes sense, and it's bringing like hurt into your current situation, because it could hurt you to feel like this person is being so closed off. It looks like you're starting to move forward, to move on. Like I said, I'm really getting, for some of you, this will be like the Capricorns watching this, who it's like you were feeling stuck mentally, emotionally in this situation, but it's like now you're taking back your mental space, your emotional space, and just trying to protect yourself, is what I'm getting. But pay attention to red flags with this person that you're dealing with. There could have been some red flags if this was the situation that you're in before, and this is kind of the lesson that you're supposed to learn, is maybe you stayed because of the good things that you saw in this person, or the good things that you saw in this situation. But that doesn't mean, like, just because there's good in a situation, sometimes you have to kind of weigh out the positive and negatives. If it's really negatively affecting your emotions and your headspace, even if there's good, you can find another person, another situation that isn't going to drain you, to where you're not going to feel like you're giving attention, not receiving attention. And they will also have those good things that you liked in the past situation, if that makes sense. So yeah, that could be what this pay attention to red flags is about. This could also be if a new opportunity comes into you, if something is presented to you and you're feeling a little bit wary of it, like you're not sure, listen to that, pay attention to if it seems kind of shady or if it seems like it's something that you should protect yourself from, distance yourself from. Pay attention to that, and don't be scared to walk away from a situation, even though it might be good, but it seems like it's could have some negatives that aren't worth it. That makes sense. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. So what this could be saying is maybe take some time to turn off your phone, take some time to have some space away from like technology, maybe read, maybe go out in your backyard for like 10 minutes or something and just allow yourself to process your thoughts. Away from some people, you could be feeling kind of overexhausted from being around people a lot. Like that happens sometimes. Of course, you love being around people, talking to people, but sometimes it's just you need some alone time to rejuvenate and to process your thoughts. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it looks like this person is very attracted to you. I don't really think that's the issue here. If they're the one who's kind of being held off, or if it seems like they're not being overly affectionate to you, it's not because they're not attracted to you or they don't think that you deserve that. It's because, like I said, it's like they're in a situation where someone was taking from them too much. And it's just they could have some insecurity about like giving too much. You could want to be on the receiving end of things. Okay. Interesting. There could be someone around you as well who's like you've been around them for a while and all of a sudden you're starting to feel more attracted to them is what I'm getting. Like randomly you're like, oh, this person's very attractive. Okay. So yeah, it definitely looks like you're going to have some changes in your finances or in your source of income. This could also be some changes in how you go about dealing with your finances, dealing with your income. You could start to manage your finances differently, or you could learn about budgeting, saving, things to do with finance. You could kind of educate yourself on that and start to spend differently, start to spend your money in different areas as well. Okay, so we have exchanging gifts in reverse. So yeah, I really feel like you're either currently in a situation where someone's being really like held off, not wanting to reciprocate, like it doesn't feel like the situation is very reciprocal. I'm getting it's because this person was in like your shoes in the past. So they didn't take the time to process what happened and they just did the same thing to someone else that someone had done to them. It's like this person, someone could be kind of stuck in a lack mentality as well. So I think it's important just count the blessings that you do have in your life and appreciate what people are giving to you. Even if this one person is not reciprocating what you give them, still appreciate the blessings that you have, the gifts that you do have. So we have love begins here, and we also have conflict and defeat. So it looks like after this situation, after you pass through this situation, you kind of have a new perspective on love, perhaps, on love for yourself, on love for the collective of humanity. And I'm really getting this is kind of more like a general love, like a group love, but it allows you to appreciate a different aspect of humanity once you pass through this situation and you understand that this thing that you've gone through, this kind of relationship. It's not only happened to you, this is fairly common, or this happens to other people, so it's kind of like you feel connected to people and perhaps sharing this similar experience of someone not reciprocating. For some people that seem very specific, but this could also be like some new love comes in for you, and you'll understand how to reciprocate because you've been in this situation. You'll know when a situation feels reciprocal, like the other person is wanting to give back to you. Like you'll know the difference now, and you'll know when there are red flags. So yeah, I think it's like you were either in this situation or you're dealing with a person who's acting like this. It's very mixed energy here. Like, I think it's for some people you're dealing with someone who went through this, and so so it's like, it's almost like this is your situation, but it's because they went through something similar. So that's why it feels kind of mixed here. Yeah, so someone has trouble with trusting the other person, perhaps to reciprocate, like they're scared to give because they don't know if they'll get it back. Someone could just be dealing with some trust issues here, so that could be why they're more reserved, held off. But it looks like you're either getting free from this situation, or you are free from this situation, at least like you're not involved in this anymore, or this person isn't involved in this anymore. So acknowledge the fact if it sounds like this is something from your past to you, then acknowledge the fact that you're free from this at this point, even though in your head or whatever, in your emotions, you still might be feeling some type of way about it. Acknowledge the fact that it's a blessing that you're free of this situation, and try your best not to repeat the cycle and do the same to someone else just because someone has done this to you. So yeah, it's definitely like there's some situation that you felt made you feel kind of defeated, like it really felt like an uphill battle, but it seems like you got through it kind of gracefully, either due to the love around you, due to the people around you that love you, or due to the love that you have for the people around you. Like, I'm really getting this kind of got you through this situation, carried you through it gracefully. So yeah, I think it's perhaps journal, perhaps take some time to have some alone time if you're someone who's constantly around people, or if you're always on technology, always on your phone, whatever. Just take some time to have a break from that, like maybe just do a little sketch, maybe, like I said, just go outside and literally do nothing. And just have a few moments to yourself. It looks like you are going to get through this situation and come out the other side with love and a new financial opportunity, because over here is like more towards the future, how I do it. And we have love begins and the Ace of Coins. So yeah, it's really like this is a lesson for you about reciprocation and about not bringing the baggage from the past. Of course, you'll still feel it, you'll still know about it, but don't repeat the situation and hurt someone the way someone had hurt you, just because you haven't moved on from that, if that makes sense. And this could cause you to have some trust issues. I think, and be like overprotective of yourself, or like I said, it could be this person who's being like very overprotective of themselves. But I am seeing like they're very attracted to you. It's not at all the issue here. You could be very attracted to this person. And maybe it will take some time for you or this person to sort out these trust issues. But if this is something that was really in the past, allow yourself to have freedom in the present, even though this has happened, you know? Like, don't trap yourself in the present because of the past. Like, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or whatever. Yeah, so thank you, Capricorn. I think that's it for you. I hope that you're safe. I hope that your family's safe. I hope that you're healthy. I hope that this helped somehow and that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a good day or night.